Hey everybody, it's Tammy and welcome to the first Bionicle News Roundup of 2020. I know it's a bit early, but I do have to fit this around my life and there's plenty to get through, so let's dive in. There's a new game based on 2001. No, this isn't the Mutanui online game, Legend of Mutanui Rebuilt, Masks of Power, Quest for Mutanui, or Cody Champions. Do you think we have 2001 covered yet, people? Snark aside, this is actually a very sweet game called Onu-Koro Cave-In. It was developed as part of a game jam last year to celebrate Bionicle's 20th anniversary, and was finally released earlier this month. As the name would suggest, it's set in Onu-Koro, during a cave-in, and has a beautiful what-if MNOG but top-down isometric presentation style. It only takes about 20 minutes to complete, but has fun characters, and for something developed in about 3 weeks is actually quite impressive. Link in the description. There's been an update on the Canon Contest run by TTV, which unusually has itself included some new Canon information, and this was received with the community's usual amount of level-headedness and sense of perspective. Regarding the upcoming Toa 2 Yet contest, TTV reached out to Greg Farshtey to ask if the Prime Universe version of the character wielded a sword as portrayed in the Dark Mirror alternate timeline. Greg answered in the affirmative, and whilst it was not specifically referred to as a barbed broadsword, TTV have said that it will be a requirement for the upcoming contest. They also announced that the Nui Stone, an artifact closely associated with Tuyet, will be optional for the mock portion but mandated for the art. The start date of the Tuyet contest has not yet been announced. In addition to that, TTV also asked Greg if Ord, Giara and Zarya, the 3 Toa introduced in the Unfinished Yesterday Quest serial, had weapons. Greg not only confirmed this, but of his own volition revealed that they wielded a mace, spear and staff respectively, which will be relevant if and when we reach those contests. There's a new game based on 2001. No, this isn't the Mutanui online game, Legend of Mutanui Rebuilt, Masks of Power, Quest for Mutanui, Cody Champions or Onu-Koro Cave-In, but a mod of Mario 64 called Takua 64. It's a platformer been in development for over a year by user Superstupidity, who is now looking for assistance incorporating the music within the game's engine. Link in the description. Greg Farshtey has posted an excerpt of some proposed original non-Bionicle fiction. It's broadly within the same fantasy genre, but it's in the very early stages and even the final format isn't pinned down yet. If you're intrigued or would like to provide constructive feedback, there's a link in the description. There's a new game based on 2001. No, this isn't the Mutanui online game, Legend of Mutanui Rebuilt, Masks of Power, Quest for Mutanui, Cody Champions, Onu-Koro Cave-In, Takua 64. Oh, I'm just kidding, it is a MNOG update, but a cool one. The Mutanui online game was originally released in chapters over a year, and inaccessible areas of the island were cordoned off, and oh my god, I'm old enough to actually remember this. Anyway, subsequent releases of the game have made most of the island available just from the beginning, but the Biomedia project are restoring the original chapter style that in some cases includes content that was removed by later updates. The beta is currently available in the link below. That's all for now, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Oh yeah, and Christian Faber launched an overpriced web shop.